Hey y'all. Welcome to the Beauty Room with Just a Girl. This is my first live on my new channel, and I'm here for now. For now, just me, right? But I am excited to just share more of myself in this beauty space and just wanting to really tap into the conversation around self care and just loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And I just think that there's not enough conversation around the importance of self-care and the connection to your overall mental health, your overall confidence, your overall self-image. A lot of this goes back to how much you take care of yourself. And I've talked about this before, but I really just want to have this space for us to feel comfortable as women, to be loving on ourselves and taking care of our bodies and taking care of our overall image, and not feeling like you have to. I feel like we live in a society now where women are almost like dumbing themselves down. They don't want to really talk about how much they love to look good, and they don't want to be viewed as naive or shallow or uppity. And it's like, why do I have to dumb myself down and not talk about how much I take pride into my appearance, how much pride I take into making sure I look good, make sure that I feel good, make sure that my body is in shape. That's a beautiful thing. So I want to talk today about my skincare. And I get a lot of questions about my skincare. What do I use for my skin? What products would I recommend? And I'm going to say this. I have products that I love and I will share them with you guys, but I'm not uh I'm not the most well versed in like beauty like skincare products, because I don't want to ever share something that I don't know is going to work for everybody. Like, again, I'll share it, but if you don't have the same results as I may have, it's because our skin types are different. So I've been really loving Clinique products. Like, I have been using Clinique products for the past few months, and I love just how hydrated and dewy they are. So I have this it's called the All About Eye serum, and it helps with puffy eyes, depuffy um your eyes, massaging it. It's a roly. So I try to do this. I don't do it every day as much as I want to, or I should, shall I say. But I like to just go ahead and like roll this on. So I just go ahead and I roll this on. And this is a part of their moisture like surge line. So I'll go ahead. As you can see, I have dark circles, which don't bother me. Like, this is just how my eyes have always been. I don't do anything different now. I don't know if it could have been gotten worse from like lack of sleep and things like that. I guess I don't know. Like, for me, it doesn't bother me. I do have women who can be very like mean, and they'll say things about like, oh, you have dark circles under your eyes. But I'm like, a lot of women do. A lot of Black women have dark circles under their eyes. Like, it's not a crime to have dark circles under your eyes. So, but I like to use this because it is more for like taking away some of the puffiness under our eyes, right? So that's why I like to use this. Now, one of my favorites that I go in with pretty much every day after I wash my face, which my face is washed now, I always use the Fenty Fat Water Toner. And let me say this. I bought the Fenty beauty products, skincare products when they first dropped years ago, right? And I had always had the toner, but I was only really using the face wash and the moisturizer. I wasn't really using the toner. So I had my toner for a while until I realized, like, let me really figure out what toner is for and why it is important. And it's really about your pores. It's refining your pores. And let me say this, y'all. I was on vacation a couple years ago, and I was coming back home. We were in the airport, and I was in line, and this woman was like, "Oh my God, you have literally like no pores. Like, your skin is beautiful." And I'm just like, what does that mean? What does it mean I don't have any pore? Like, obviously it's a compliment, but I'm like, I don't even know what to look for. Like, how do you know that you have big pores? Like, Drop in the comments, let me know, y'all, because how do you know if you have big pores? Like, what is the sign of having big pores? You know what? Let's look that up. Let's see, what is it like, signs you have big, is it big pores? Let's just see. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's share the screen and let's talk about it. Okay. Okay. So visible, okay, so they're okay. Visible and large pores in your face, especially around the T-zone, forehead, or nose, are a sign that they're large. Okay, so y'all see, I see it. I see what they're talking about now. Y'all see y'all see it? I see it. Okay. It's really, so it's like, as you can see, if you get those got it. Got it. Makes sense. Makes sense, which I don't actually have those. I don't. Yeah, she was like, "You have no pores." And I was like, "Thank you. Thank you." I don't know what to say, but this is what this fat water is for. So I use it like to prevent it, because this is, it says instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, even skin tone, and fights skin without stripping the skin, right? So I use it to like basically help my skin not get a lot of pores. But then that was the first time I looked it up, because I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about, but it's a compliment and I'll take it. Thank you. But okay, your girl don't have big pores. um So I think it's like, I think just creating a routine, even your skincare routine, your morning routine, routines are so important. Like when I get up and I come into my bedroom, this is my workspace, my little beauty room right here where I am. In the morning, I have my cup of tea, I sit down, sometimes I can sit down and do my skincare. Sometimes like quickly, sometimes I'll just pop on moisturizer, because I don't like my face to be dry. I hate a dry face. I hate for my face to be dry. So I'm always looking for something I need. Like once I clean my face, and I'm like, I need moisture. I need moisture. So that's why I'll put this on immediately until I get to actually like put on some actual thickening moisturizing cream, but I need something like quick. And this is definitely, it feels really good on the skin. But I'm all about routines. And I think what I've developed over the years is making the best of the small moments. You know what I'm saying? Like the moments where you get to sit down and do your skincare routine, where you get to go and, do your nighttime routine. Like it's not always going to be this glamorous thing where, pouring into yourself has to be this whole elaborate full face of makeup. You might just do your skincare routine and that makes you feel good, right? Doing your makeup may make you feel good. Doing your bedtime routine might make you feel good. Put on your favorite pajamas, like whatever it might be. It's really tapping into how it makes you feel, and doing that on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Like doing it on a regular basis is key, is essential, because if it made me feel good, why not keep going? Why not keep doing it? You know what I'm saying? So that I think is really, really important when you're trying to navigate getting into taking care of yourself. A lot of mothers, a lot of moms struggle with this a lot. You're trying to balance being a new mom, you're trying to balance being a mom of multiples, you're just trying to balance life in general. And often as mothers, what happens? We put ourselves to the back burner. We're all about, oh, if our kids look good, if make sure our kids are good, make sure our kids are great, make sure they have what they need. But we know this. We know that if you're not good, how are the kids good? I refuse. If y'all saw my first video that I uploaded, I refuse to look busted as a mom. I just can't. I said I cannot. I'm not going to be out here busted and disgusted. Like I gotta take care of these kids, but I need to look good during the process. And at some point in time, maybe you aren't able to go into a full, glam look, a full outfit. You need to put on something quick, comfortable, but cute, right? But it's still finding ways to navigate your self-care and looking good and just telling her to your life. Like I said, prior to kids, you might have been able to get up carefree, do your makeup, do all the things, blah, 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 right? And now you're a mom and I don't have the time to do all that. I might have enough time to do my skincare real quick, put on a put on some brows, lip gloss, a cute outfit, and I'm out the door, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean I had to go from I could do all of this to now my mom I can't do anything, and that's where I think a lot of women struggle with the difference of where they go from being new moms, I mean being not being a mom and then being a mom, and now there's no balance. It's almost the idea that you go immediately to just cutting everything off. You don't get your hair done anymore. You don't get your nails done anymore. You don't get dressed anymore because you're so tired from those kids. Got it. We be tired. We be tired. But I'm a believer in when you look good, you feel good. When you look good, you feel good. I'm a believer in this. So I think as mothers, as women, why not take a little extra moment for yourself so that way you can go outside and tackle life, tackle those kids while looking good at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, you know? That's just something that I really have honed in on, and I try my best to like keep that in the forefront of my mind as I went through life as a mom. And sometimes it was harder than other times. Um, but I knew that I couldn't just let myself completely go. Mm-mm. I couldn't. Not at all. So let me share with y'all another product that I ran out of. So sad. But this is another Clinique product. This is completely like I have a little tiny bit left. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 100-hour auto replenishing hydrator. It is so good. It's so good. It's empty. I need more. Like it's a little bit. So I'm gonna save this a little bit, but I got a new Clinique product that I have been loving. Like I might love this more than that one, if I'm being all the way honest. This is the another Moisture Surge product from Clinique. This is the glow serum, active glow serum. I use this every day. Every day. Every day, because it is, I'm just gonna show you how it literally, you'll see my face, like it's not really glowing at all. Ooh, okay. But when I put this on, it's very thin, but can y'all see just how my skin is just glowing? Can y'all see it? It's so good. So it's a very thin texture. It almost gives like water type of feel, but it's like sticky, but it just added like a glow that I just love. I love to look dewy. I love to look dewy. I like to look greasy. I want to be greasy. I don't want to be dry. I don't want to be dry. I need to add a little lip gloss, actually. Now that we're talking about dry, because the lips is a little dry. Can't have that. But I grew up where my mom used to slap Vaseline on our face. And I do the same to my kids. We're going to throw some Vaseline on that face because your face is dry. We want to go outside looking shiny, moisturized, loved. So that to me, taking care of your skin is a form of love. I'm just saying, if you're a woman and you have, your skin, taking care of your skin, your body is a form of how much you love yourself, in my opinion, because your skin it's everything. I try to tell my son all the time, keep your skin moisturized. Stop just getting in the shower, putting your clothes on. You need to have your skin to be moisturized. It's so important. You know, it's so important and I think a lot of times for our boys, they don't think it's important. They like whatever, they just go out. It's like, no, your skin needs to be hydrated and moisturized because skin problems are real. And when we get into makeup and putting makeup on, right, a lot of times as women, we're not prioritizing our skincare. We're just putting the makeup on and we just slapping it on and we're just going and we're not thinking about how important it is to like keep your face clean, washing the product off, not sleeping in makeup, not just, doing the makeup and your makeup look good, but your skin underneath is not looking that great. So it's like it's easier, obviously, just to cover it up. It is. Excuse me, I'm tired. It's easier to just cover it up. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it's easier just to cover up the blemishes, the dark spots, all the things because you could just cover it up. But it takes a lot of love, patience, and self-care to take care of your skin. Now, again, as I said earlier, I'm not someone who, like, these are products that I love. I love Clinique products. I love Fenty Beauty products. And this is what works for me. Now, you may find something that works better for your skin. That's totally fine. But I do see that there is so much out there, so many products. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. There's so many products out there that you see these influencers, your favorite beauty influencers, they share a lot of products, right? So I've seen people who do their face routine, and yo, it's about 15 products. I'm sorry, I can't. 15 products is insane. 15 products is insane. If we're being all the way honest, there's no reason why you need 15 products to me. To me, but as I said, you have to be very mindful about what you decide to use on your skin. You know, you have to be really mindful. But again, I think that I'm glad that there is a emphasis on skincare and not just focus on, because I feel like when like beauty influencers and this all started like many years ago, a lot of it was heavily focused on just the makeup. Right? People weren't really focusing a lot on the skincare, the beauty of skincare, taking care of your skin, all of that, So I love that skincare is essential. Rihanna came out with Fenty Beauty first, and then she came out with Fenty Skin because the skin is important. The skin got to be top tier before we slap all that makeup on our face. You know what I'm saying? So I love that we are, especially as Black women, we are make sure that our skin looks good, and we just set these standards for ourselves, and just taking the time to prioritize yourself is what I really want you to just come on here and talk about. And I think it's a little bit tough because, like I said, we live in a society where, depending on who you are, they don't want you to talk about yourself. They don't want you to talk about the beauty of your self-care. They don't want you, you know what I'm saying? So I think for me, I wanted to create this space over here for women to feel like we can talk about our struggles with our confidence, our struggles with trying to find that balance to take care of ourselves, the struggles with, just trying to navigate through life as women who want to not only feel good, but also look good, and vice versa. You can look good as you want to, but you don't feel good internally. So in the beauty room, we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to really not just give you makeup looks and all of that, but really talk about how to sustain and take care of yourself, and, just feel comfortable with doing the extra work, because it takes work. It's like I said, it takes loving yourself to want to do these things. If you don't love yourself, if you're struggling to even see beauty in yourself, or, struggling with your confidence, it's going to be hard. So hopefully my hope and my goal is that we can do this together. We can create this safe space for women to feel like, wow, I don't have to always overdo it to feel wanted or feel seen. You don't have to always do it. You don't have to inspire to be your favorite beauty influencer. You know, that her lifestyle is so different from yours. You can take what you can take from her and put it into your lifestyle, make it fit your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's really, really what I want to be able to convey that the average woman, no matter what your race is, living a life, working, taking care of the kids, but still looking good and creating your beauty room. Where is your beauty room? Is it in your bedroom? Is it in your bathroom? Is it in your car? Wherever you feel like you have the time and space to like make yourself look good or feel good, do it. Do it. Create that space. Create your space. And here in my beauty room is just a space for us to, you know, to chit chat, talk all things beauty, fashion, trends, what's going on, what's not, what we love and what we not. But most importantly, we're not neglecting ourselves. We're not neglecting ourselves at all. Not over here, we're not. You know, we want to emphasize the importance of loving ourselves, prioritizing ourselves, slowing down. It's okay to slow down. It is. So I just want to come on here briefly and just share a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like I said, these are some of my favorite beauty products. And yeah, if you don't have anything, if you don't know what to buy, I would absolutely suggest this. Absolutely suggest it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, you know, brief live and just, you know, getting to know me a little bit differently, in a different space, a different fashion. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoy just talking about this stuff and really sharing my story, my testimony of getting to where I am today when it comes to self-care and my, you know, just taking care of myself, because it has not always been easy, but I definitely think that it is so worth it. So I look forward to seeing you guys in you know, the next live, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.